What's up? What's the deal with gender reveal? I'm Neeks, and these Neeks Peaks are gender reveal related. So I've seen people talking a lot about the gender reveal. Was the baby a boy? Was it a girl? People have been talking about this for due reason because the coroner alleges that the baby's gender is no longer discernible during his completion of his examination. He blames this on decomp, and a lot of people are skeptical about his assertions concerning baby Nico. Far from the only ambiguous thing concerning gender reveal, we have a few ambiguous things in the discovery. We have Jeremy Lindstrom being notated as saying that Chris told him the Sunday that they saw him before missing Monday that he said he didn't know what the gender was. They were waiting on a gender reveal party, which had already been canceled. Then is noted that Chris said they did know the gender, but were waiting to tell everyone. And then we also have them noting he was texted on the 10th by Jeremy Lindstrom saying congratulations about having a boy. He also received a text from Josh, Cassie's husband, saying congrats about the boy on the 10th. Cassie tells the police that she came over and they did a gender reveal party, a small private party at the Watts home that Thursday before the Friday where everyone goes to Arizona. And get this, she also says that it is posted to Facebook. So there is a gender reveal party that we've never seen. There's a concealed reveal. Ooh, plot thickens. So there's this point where Chris is saying he didn't want to be on live for the gender reveal. And I thought that he said gender reveal and he was mistaken or he had misspoken and he meant baby reveal, like the time that Shanann was trying to reveal the baby to him. I thought that was what he meant, but apparently maybe he really did mean to say gender reveal and that he didn't want to be live for the gender reveal. The gender reveal we've never seen, I suppose.
No, I didn't. I hated just being out for everybody to see. That's why, like, the whole, the gender reveal thing, I was just like, I didn't want it to be like some live Facebook video. I'm just like, no. Yeah. But, like, I never wanted to be out there. Yeah.
So they go and come back, and while they were gone, I asked how she was doing, and I showed her pictures of the girls. And I was like, oh my god, this is going to be so hard not to, like, tell her what it was once I found out. And then she texted me that night. I texted her at 9:46 because I knew by then. I said, oh my god, this is going to be so hard. She texted me at 9:55 on Wednesday and said, Chris said we're not compatible anymore. He refuses to hug me. He said he thought another baby would fix his feelings. Said he refused couples counseling. So no gender reveal. So she canceled the gender reveal party.
Okay, so that's
Wednesday night.
Wednesday.
So that would have been
Was it the 8th? 9th?
I think so. It would have been the 8th.
8th.
So then I texted back and said, what? I don't understand. What does he want to do then? And she said, no gender reveal. She's like, I'm putting my friend's thoughts. I don't want to fake a happy Chris. And I was like, I'm not putting my friends through a fake happy Chris. And then again, I said, because it wasn't coming out, it says con gender reveal. I was like, is she trying to say no gender reveal? So I was like, so no gender reveal, question mark. And she said no. And then me and another girl was doing it. I said, do you want me to tell Taylor? Do you want to? And she asked me to tell Taylor. So then I later texted Taylor. And then I said, okay. And she's all, he doesn't care that he's hurting me. And I said, what does he want you guys to do? And she's like, he's done. He said he will work it out. How do you work that out? I was like, what does that mean? Because I didn't know, like, what does that mean? I'll work it out. That's what Kristen said to her. I said, you don't work that out if you're not willing to work on it. And then she said, can you tell me what I'm having? I need some happy news, please. And I said, yes, I can. Are you sure? She was like, yes. And she's like, I'm not telling anyone, though, not even Chris. I said, can I come tell you in the morning? I'd really like to tell you this kind of news in person and not through text. I didn't say not through text, but I said, I'd really like to tell you in person. And she said, sure. I said, or I can come tonight and tell you, like, right now. And she's like, no, it's okay. I said, are you sure? I will. Because by this time I was texting, it's a little after 10. And then I was like, I just want to see your face. She's like, it's okay. I'm still crying right now. So I'll wait until a.m. And I said, I can come over now. And she's like, no, it's okay. I'll wait. And I don't know if you want to know the text message, but she said I might go masturbate to relieve stress. So, you know. And then I talked to her by that point because this next isn't until Thursday afternoon. So I did go over the next morning. We were supposed to leave, well, obviously the next day, so everything was whatever. But I went to Walmart and I got some stuff for the baby, and I got them these champagne poppers. So if they did decide to do it, like, it'd be exciting for whoever did it, whether it was her and the girls or her and Chris or whatever. There was, you know, they're gonna have a baby. And they were having a little boy. They are having a little boy. And she asked him if, and I took her to her house and said that, like, it was in a little bag or whatever. And I said, here, if Chris wants to do this with you or whatever. And she said he wanted to wait to find out with her that night. So I gave her the bag and I stayed for a little bit. And then because she was trying to, like, appease him or make him feel better or whatever, she wanted him to mow the backyard. And I was like, Shanann, you're not mowing the backyard. It's like 80 degrees outside. She's like, I just need you to help me get it down the rocks or whatever. So I ended up mowing her backyard for her before I left because I'm like, I'm not going to let you mow the damn backyard. I'm just not. So I mowed her yard, and then I went home and did my stuff.
And then 2013, December 17th, that's when Bella was born. Like, we've been trying for a while, and nothing was happening as far as getting pregnant or whatnot. And she said, well, since we're not getting pregnant, since it's not happening, like, I'm going to buy a supercharger for your car. Like, okay. And then it turned out that weekend we conceived Bella.
Oh, no.
The week she bought me a supercharger for my car. So it was
Did you take that back?
I'd already put it on. And it was actually like a special order, like, part that was sitting in a dealership.
Okay.
Stuff like that. So, like, it was ironic that it happened that, you know, like, bought a supercharger for my car, and then that weekend conceived Bella. And then Bella was just a gift. I mean, she didn't think she could get pregnant because of the lupus and everything like that. Like the doctor said, it could happen, it might not, but it happened, and it was a blessing in disguise right there. It's like, oh my goodness, it's happened, you know. So, like,
did she have normal pregnancies?
It's
Like, was Bella's normal?
Bella's was she had shoulder dystocia when she was born.
So was like her shoulder?
She was turned.
Oh, just turned.
Yeah, where like they had it pushed out.
But she had a vaginal birth.
Oh yeah, all that. That was.
Cord wasn't around her neck.
Nope.
Or anything
No.
like that.
No.
Okay.
Nothing like that. So Bella was born December 17, 2013, and she was a gift. So we just go along with Bella, and then and Cece was born July 17, 2015. And we had this whole little thing staged up with Bella in the crib and a little eviction notice. Like, she was there, and it worked out pretty well because she was just staying there crying, like, you know, like, I don't want this type of thing, you know.
So I'm one of those that went like viral on Facebook, so that's weird. It would be yours.
Yeah, it was. And she was just sitting there crying with a little eviction notice, and she recorded it. And it was an amazing day just to see that. And then Celeste, she was. I was there, like, she had a midwife for this one. So, like, they actually had me, like, you can stand here and, like, you know, catch her. And, like, but Celeste came out, like, so fast that, like, I barely had a chance to go like this, and they moved me out of the way because she just, like, came out. So it was, Celeste, I was a lot better with Celeste because with Bella, I didn't really know, like, a lot, like, what I should do, what I could do, how to calm, stuff like that, like, you know, burp,
right.
swaddle, everything like that. Like, I didn't know. I had, like, no idea. I just pretty much watched, like, all right, how do you do this? And then with Celeste, it was more of like, that's why Bella kind of, like, she's a mommy's girl. And when Cece was born, did you pair with Cece or Celeste?
No,
okay.
never.
All right, when Cece was born, it was more like, all right, I know how to change a diaper. I know how to do all this. Like I can do this. I can help like a lot more. That's why Cece is more of a daddy's girl now. Like whenever she gets in trouble, it's just like she said, and Shanann gets mad because like, all right, don't cuddle her. For when she gets in trouble, like
she's in trouble, leave her alone.
Like she just bit Bella, she just like hit Bella, like don't coddle her. That's where I'm going to coddle her. So it's like having them both around is just like absolutely amazing. They're like two peas in a pod. Like Celeste is more of the rambunctious, just like all out. She either goes or she's sleeping type thing. So she's always getting in trouble, always like trying to find something to climb, jump off of. Like,
is that like you or is that like Shanann?
Bella's more like me. She's more of the calm, just like she's cautious type thing. Like when Cece, I think, fed off of Bella a little bit as far as like, all right, she's my sister. She's the younger one. She's the youngest person in here besides me type thing. And she kind of fed off of her and some of her friends that like came over. And that Cece just kind of like built that attitude. She was just like, yeah, she's a rambunctious little munchkin. Like if I'll show you a picture, but comes off. But like when she was on the plane coming back, I mean, she just had this like this face like that, like don't like.
And she was excited to be on there, or?
Oh, it was just like she was like being like. You can imagine a little kid in a plane in a seat. Like she feels like she loves to move around. She doesn't like sitting in the same spot. Type thing. And then when Shanann told me about the third child, it was just like, all right, let's see what we got now, see if we can, boy or girl. I mean, we're trying for a boy. So now we're just like.
Is it a boy?
We haven't told anybody yet, but yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can they find that out that early, or?
At 12 weeks, they could find out. Really.
Oh.
She had one, the ultrasound was last week. Let's see. Yeah, it was last week. So, found out it was.
Were you both there for
yes.
that? Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it was like right when we got back, so it was like this guy went back on the 8th, so it was on the 8th, that was the ultrasound. Get my days mixed up, like now. I'm not sure even what day it is right now. But yeah, we had ultrasound.
15th today.
I was thinking about Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday, all that kind of stuff, but like, yeah, we haven't told anybody yet, so.
So both the girls were born out here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Bella was born at Good Samaritan. Cece was born at Vista.
Did Shanann go through any like postpartum or anything like that with either of them?
No.
No?
Didn't see anything like that.
Good. Did she breastfeed?
Yes.
Both of them?
Yes.
Okay. Very cool.
Bella a little longer than Celeste.
So Bella was how old when she got pregnant with Celeste?
So they're about 19 months apart.
Okay. So like 10 months old?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you were like, oh my gosh.
No, we didn't know if it would happen again.
That's true. So were you guys even using protection, or are you just like, it's not going to happen, so it is what it is?
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. Kind of thing. Very nice. Okay, so keep going from after Celeste was born.
So after Celeste was born, I mean, we kind of thought, we kind of see how two kids went. They're just like rambunctious, they're sister love. And now they're 4 and 3. Bella will be 5 in December. So it's like, if it happens, it happens. As far as like having she used fertility drugs on both Bella and Celeste.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Okay.
The third child now, she was on no medication, nothing like that, but she's just on Thrive. She's healthy. She feels healthier now. And then with the Thrive, she really thinks that we only tried twice, and it happened. So she really thinks that it was more of being a healthier person.
Sometimes just having the stress off, having my kids, so this is just a bonus.
Oh yeah, like that. Yeah, that could definitely
Seems like a lot of women think, we can't get pregnant and they have a baby and then they're not worried about it anymore. So then they get pregnant again.
Yeah.
They're I didn't think it would happen again. So,
definitely.
Yeah. So tell me about after that. So.
It was just after we didn't think it would actually happen. So we really think that being a healthier lifestyle, being healthier, really helped this. Only really trying twice and boom, and it happened. So it's just been.
And And when did she find out she was pregnant?
I would say it was in probably the 1st or 2nd of June.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's not very long ago.
Yeah. And she's about 14, 15 weeks right now.
Okay.
Shanann's pregnancy, and what did Chris tell you about that? Was he excited?
No, I don't think he was. I think it was a shock to him. And he said that they have been talking about divorce, that they are not compatible anymore, and he was not happy anymore. And I finally thought he's finally seen the light.
And that's in there too. You're fired. Go ahead.
Tell me about the pregnancy. Was that your idea or hers?
She said she was about 80-20. Well, when we did the pros and cons of it, like after she got pregnant, she told everybody that it was mainly my idea.
Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted a boy.
Did you want to get pregnant?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then after the fact, she said it was mainly me that wanted it, and she was about, she was 70-30 against it at that point. Like, she would tell her friends that.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what, 70-30 against it? Like, why?
Mm. Okay.
I mean, this whole relationship contributed to it. Sure. But she didn't want me to.
I mean, was it ever like, I wish you didn't have kids, I want to have, kids of my own with you, like...
She never knew if she wanted to have kids, but she said that, at one point she said, I'd like to give you a son.
Did she know that Shanann was pregnant with a boy?
No.
Did she know Shanann was pregnant?
No.
And why is that? You just didn't tell her?
I didn't know. Because we had met.
But Shanann put that on Facebook.
That's
How did she not see that?
I don't know. Maybe she did, and she just was waiting for me to tell her, or she put it over her head.